Ladbrokes are on the move, coast to coast and everywhere in between. We're at all 42 SPFL grounds to meet the stars who make the magic happen on match day. And hashtag Lads42 has come to a great shipbuilding town on the River Clyde. I was brought up just along the Clyde in Greenock, so I've always had a soft spot for Greenock and for Greenock Morton. And it's not, by the way, that quick sound. And the name Morton is believed to come from this row of houses near the club's original home, Morton Terrace. Why not? And since 1879, Cappielow Park has been home. Capacity 11,500, half is seated, the other half, gloriously, is standing room only. The manager of Greenock Morton is Finnish.
He's not finished, he's only 43.
The manager of Greenock Morton is from Finland. It is, of course, Jonathan Johansson, the former Rangers and Charlton striker. This is his home dugout. It's a double-decker, so JJ has to decide every home game, does he go in the bottom deck or up here for a better view in the top deck? Well, JJ, tell me what it's like being manager at Morton.
It's great, I'm really enjoying it. It's a challenge, obviously, especially when it's a tough league this season and so many teams that are very tight.
What kind of club is Morton?
It's a family-run club. It's been owned by the Rays now for numerous of years, and it's a really good atmosphere around the club. A lot of people have worked here for a long time.
Now, the Rays own the local sweetie factory.
Yes.
Do you get absolute buckets of those lovely peppermints they make?
We have our meetings at the chocolate factory, and I've been for a guided tour, and I've been getting some samples.
So what's it like working for the Willy Wonka of Greenock?
So far so good. He's been great with me, and he's been great here before. He's got a good reputation among managers, so it's so far so good. Let's see how long that lasts.
So Crawford, what is it like being the guy that not only owns the sweetie factory but the football club in the town? Mr. Popular.
The other night there, I was standing outside, I was just about to leave to go home, and there was this wee boy coming out the trampoline place, and he said, "Are you the guy that has the Millions facts?" And I said, yes. He said, "Do you know Greenock Morton?" "Yes." "You going to the game today?" He goes, "Aye, if you give me a bag of sweets."
Now, in every edition of hashtag Lads42, we check out the pies. And there they are, lovely, given that Greenock Morton are owned by the Willy Wonka of Scottish football, Mr. Crawford Ray. We thought we'd come and try the sweeties. Jean, what are the nicest of all of these sweeties? Talk us through them.
I like the strawberry. You've got sour ones, which draw your jaws together. And the fudgy budgies, they go down well. The old people like them.
What are you trying to say? Pick one for me then.
Have a Vimto.
So how long have you worked here?
18 years.
You're kidding?
No.
Since you were at school?
But they've shut them up for a wee while.
You must be a real celebrity around the old Greenock here then, being head of pies at Morton.
I wouldn't say that, no.
You must be recognised around the world.
Well, in Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Holland-Scotland game. A crowd of the Morton supporters were waiting on their bus to go home. They recognised me walking down the street. So they did shouted down, "There's Jean the pie woman from Morton."
On the subject of cooking, who does the cooking at home in your house? Because your wife Jean was on Celebrity MasterChef recently.
I tell you that, she never cooks at home, so
what?
I was as surprised as everybody else when she got through in the first round. No, she can cook, but I do most of the cooking, to be fair.
Who's the angriest in the dugout? Is it Jonathan Johansson or is it Peter Houston?
We're both very calm, I think.
He's sitting very quietly over here. This is the quietest I've ever known you. What about some of the famous names who've worn these famous blue and white Morton jerseys? Well, Martin Compson is one. Long before the actor was a star as D.S. Arnott on TV's Line of Duty, Martin played for Greenock Morton, his hometown club. And did you know that England's greatest ever player, Sir Stanley Matthews, has changed in this very home dressing room here at Cappielow? During World War II, he was with the RAF station nearby, and he turned out for Morton.
My favourite player, my friend's husband plays, so we'll choose him, Chris Miller.
Now, Leslie Ann, who works in hospitality, I asked her who her favourite player is. You know what the answer was?
It wasn't me, was it?
It was.
Was it?
Can you believe it?
That's because she gets her hair done at my wife's salon, that's why.
Now, Warren, you played for Mr. Morton, Alan McGraw, when he was manager here. What was that like?
When he came into that changing room, you just knew, here's a gaffer. You didn't see a thing, and he came in, and you didn't see much of him. But when he came into the changing room, everybody, you could hear a pin drop.
What funny stories can you tell us about Mr. Morton?
Not many people know, but with his knees, what used to happen was they would click out, and then he would fall down. Because he couldn't stop himself, because if he fell down, his shoulder would pop as well. So, and we always had this big wicker basket, for the kit. The wheel them in, it was a big wicker basket, and the lid was up like that, just at the back of Alan McGraw. And all of a sudden his eyes, shower us, and he's going at everyone with a stick, pointing it, and then his knee clicks, and then all of a sudden he's falling backwards. And he's fallen backwards into the wicker basket. He sticks up like that, and then the lid just went plop. All the players are just around giving it, and you don't want to laugh. And all you heard from in the basket was, "I can hear you shower of."
Now, Alistair Wiley, Morton were founded in 1874, and you've been here most of that time.
No, telling lies here. I've been here at least 40 odd years.
That's not far off.
I got involved when Hal Stewart was here. Hal Stewart was the manager and then chairman and all that. I've been with him all those years, and I love every minute of it. It's great fun. It's a family club.
What's the best thing about working for Greenock Morton, Alistair?
Just being part of your club, part of the community, and getting to know the players. We've had not so many highs, but a lot of lows, but when we have highs, we cherish them. Also remember them, are great.
So I hope you've enjoyed our trip to the Clydeside from #Lads42 from the Monte Carlo of the North. It's goodbye for now.